Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm doing a video today. I've decided to do it outside because it's so beautiful outside. It's deceivingly colder than it looks though, so I've got my sweater on. I'm doing the topic today on ethical farms, fiction or nonfiction. Do they exist? Do they actually exist? And if they do, where can we buy from them? Hello. This is not about veganism, whether to be vegan, whether you're vegan, I'm vegan, anything like that. I'm not vegan. I did see a picture that was posted in a story this morning that said, I don't care if non-vegans respect my choices, I just care if they respect animals. Okay, so something to that respect, anyways. Well, I do respect your choice. It's not something, I've considered it, I've thought about it. But I do respect your choice, and just as I would hope that you would respect where I am on my journey, I'm not there yet. So in light of that, and I get it, I'm assuming that would most likely refer to people who don't take action, they don't do anything. People can say whatever they want, but to take action and follow through on your words, otherwise your words are just empty. So I'm assuming you were pointing towards that. But anyways, so ethical farms, this is where I want to make my choices, is that I do respect animals and I don't like the things that I see, the stories I'm sent, the things I see about how animals are treated on farms is horrendous, right? So don't mind me, I've got notes that I'm going by. So fiction or nonfiction? Well, it's a bit of both. So from what I can tell, and this was only 1 week worth of research, but this is what I found. So there are 2 or 3 different, where did I start this? There are 2 or 3 just organizations that do labeling on food and farms, certify farms. You think I could find the piece of paper of where I'm supposed to be starting this? No, I could not find it right now. Okay, well, I'll just start with BC certification. BC SPCA, SPCA certified. They do a program, and I'll explain it first. SPCA certified farmers work hard to make sure their animals come first. SPCA certified is a food labeling program that gives consumers assurance that the food they purchase comes from Canadian farms that raise animals to a higher set of standards. SPCA certified farms are visited at least once a year and by trained independent auditors who inspect the farm and inspect them to the SPCA certified animal welfare standards. A separate panel from there decides, a separate panel of independent experts decides from there if the farm meets the requirements for certification. Okay, certifications include beef cattle, dairy cattle, sheep, pigs, turkeys, and broiler chickens and egg-laying hens. Products from certified farms are clearly marked with the little red barn logo, which I will add in the comments below so that when you do your shopping you can actually see for yourself and hopefully be able to identify. Certified farmers raise the bar with their promise that, now there's a lot of promises that go into this, so egg-laying hens are free from cages. Pregnant pigs are free from confinement in gestation stalls and farrowing crates. Painful practices such as dehorning, toe clipping, those sorts of things are prohibited. Sick and injured animals receive immediate medical attention and follow-up. Pain meds are used for necessary farming practices that cause them pain. Animal environments are designed to promote comfort, positive natural behaviors, and social interactions. I don't know if you saw the story I posted about the pigs, but the fact that, okay, A, that it shouldn't be happening in the first place, but B, do you really want to eat animals that come from an environment like that? It's disgusting. And it's not right. It's not right to treat any living creature like that in the first place. So, animals are not fed antibiotics or hormones for growth enhancement. That goes straight into our bodies. Lameness, inability to walk properly in farm animals is assessed and immediately addressed. So they say, look for the red barn label on your food products to be sure you are supporting Canadian farmers who are working to change the way food is raised. There is another organization. I'm going to go through the certified brands. That's the end. The certified brands and some of the certified farms in the areas of BC and Alberta. So BC certified farms. I'm going to cover Alberta first. In Calgary, there's Winter's Turkeys, Good Fare Alberta, First Nature Farms, Grimshaw, Alberta, Nature's Way Farm. There's a lot in Toronto and Ottawa area. Those might be retailers, but I'm sure there's farms out there. There is a Tamarack Farms that does sheep. They are certified. Retailers in Alberta. In Calgary, there is Rocky Mountain Game Meats, Okotoks, and Blush Lane Organic Market. In St. Albert, you can find some of these at St. Albert, Spruce Grove, Lethbridge, and Red Deer. You can find them at Real Canadian Superstore. Jasper, you would find some at Nutter's. Camrose, you would find some at Sunworks Farm. In Edmonton, you would find some at Real Deal Meats, Spud.ca, Blush Lane Organic Market. All right, that one's covered. That one's covered. That one's covered. Okay. Farms in BC, we have Chetwynd, BC. There is Lasser Ranches. Comox, BC, there's Beaver Meadow Farms. In Mill Bay, there's SPCA Certified Egg Farm. Delta, BC, there's Emilia Farms. Richmond, there's Easterbrook Farms. Surrey, there's Rondrizo Farm. And there's numerous other ones. Rabbit River Farms in Chilliwack. And if you go to the BC SPCA site and look for BC SPCA certified, they have maps and locations that you can look up. Retailers. There is retailers in BC. There's Squamish, has Nestor's Market. That was pretty much the only one they mentioned, but I'm guessing the Farmer's Market too. Bowen Island was the Ready Potato. Gibson's had listed IGA, Gibson's Public Market, and Seaweeds. Seashelt only had Wilson Creek Marketplace IGA listed. North Van, you can buy these or find these products at the Food Warehouse, Marketplace IGA, Queensdale Market, Lonsdale Artisan Market, West Van, Osaka Market, and Ambleside Artisan Market. And general as a whole, there's IGA Choices, Whole Foods, Your Independent Grocer, Marketplace IGA, T&T in Burnaby, River Market in New West, Farmers Market in Langley, and Real Canadian Superstore in Pitt Meadows. Seasons Fine Foods in Mission, and Local Harvest something. Oh, yeah, Local Harvest Market in Chilliwack. Wow, that was hard to figure out. Okay. In regards to actual brands, SPCA certified brands, Sumas, Mountain Farms, Rockweld Farm Limited, Haley Farms, Rabbit River Farms, Natural Pastures Beef, First Nature Farms, Sunworks Farms. And on a special note, BC SPCA has a Surrey Good Shepherd Barn. So when they do find animals that are injured, neglected, or abused, they rehabilitate them here. It's like a shelter, but for farm animals. Now, I'm just missing one other organization that does labeling. I already told you that. I think that we should, come with me. I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to show you my environment. This is why I'm doing this outside today instead of in my dim living room. So I don't know if you can see that, but This is my backyard. Pretty awesome, hey? Okay, so we're just gonna run inside. Don't mind me, I'm drying my laundry outside. So I'm running inside. Hi. And I'm gonna get my notes that I really should not have put away because I thought I was done with them. Here we go. And let's take these back outside so I can finish what I'm telling you about. And again, another look at my backyard. Right down there. I don't know if you can see down there. There's a creek down there. You probably can't see it from here, but you might be able to hear it. All right. There's my laundry drying on the drying rack. Okay, let's try this again and keep going. Sorry, everybody. Apologize for that little detour. Okay. So the other place is, this is a very good one, certifiedhumane.org. Humane Farm Animal Care. HFAC. They do have a mobile app too, so I actually downloaded that today. I just haven't had a chance to use it. I believe it's based in Virginia. And what does Certified Humane mean? So their standards, the Certified Humane Raised and Handled label on meat, chicken, pork, eggs, and pet food, or dairy products, means that the food comes from farms where Humane Farm Animal Care's precise objective standards for the humane treatment of farm animals are implemented. One of the ones I found on here, the second time I went through I found more, but the first time I found Sobeys in Alberta. It is an organization that is endorsed by 70 humane organizations, including the ASPCA. So, they said, oh, look at that. There's more BCSPCA stuff. I would encourage you, I didn't do a whole lot of research on this one. I just went through what they're using. I'm going to post that logo also in the comments below after I've finished this live. They had other places mentioned, like, where was it? There was Choices, Whole Foods, Sobeys, and there was another one, which of course I can't find right now. Those were ones that were shown on their map as being certified under their program. Of course I can't find it right now, but that's okay. So, no problem. That again was certifiedhumane.org. Now, to finish, I found another organization that is the Canadians for Ethical Treatment of Farm Animals, so CETFA.org. They run campaigns in regards to farm animal care and transport. So they don't have the labeling program. They tell us a little bit about it. So I'm going to explain that. But they rally and do campaigns for the animals. So Canada has no product labeling laws governing animal welfare. So not actual laws. So when you see things, question what the label, always question what the labels say, because they're not always exactly the way they state it, of course. Farm fresh, animal friendly, or quality assured, except that there's no standards to compare that to. Natural, grain-fed, vegetarian, used to appeal to health-conscious consumers, but do typically nothing to improve the welfare of farm animals. So they say that it's natural and grain-fed, but, you know, they're very shallow words. These animals live in overcrowded, dark, dirty sheds, often infested with flies and mice. So just think about that for a minute, right? The SPCA certified, so they're addressing this now. The SPCA certified and organic labels aim to mitigate or eliminate some of the most cruel industry practices. So it's a start, but it's not where we want it to be. A lot of the cruel practices are still being allowed. And I kind of understand they have to start somewhere. I mean, farmers make a living, and they can't just suddenly change the way they do things all of a sudden. I kind of understand that. However, the animals to me are more important, and the way they're being treated is more important, and what we're buying is more important. So, I don't know. Sort of a toss-up on that one. If you want to continue consuming meat, dairy, and eggs, but want to source them from the least cruel means possible, you may want instead to source and visit the producers yourself. So that was some of the ideas they gave. If the animals are truly free range and raised under high welfare standards, the producer will be proud of this and proud of his or her operation and happy to show you around. Very good point. Good place to start, farmers markets, where you can meet the producers, learn about their operations, and schedule time to visit their farm. I know we don't all have a great deal of time. We're all very busy, but you know, that depends on how important it is to you. So the option is always there. Another option is to just reduce one's consumption of animal products, which is what I'm doing right now. Not completely eliminate, but to remove animal products from your plate a number of times a week. Animal farming is linked to environmental degradation and resource depletion, and increasing number of scientists and organizations, including ONU, which I'm sorry I didn't look that up, are calling on people to reduce their overall consumption of animal products. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. Ooh. Sun's gone away. Okay. I need to go chasing around a bunch of papers. Okay, so in conclusion, don't believe everything you read or hear. I share stories that come across my desk. I don't investigate all of them, so, you know, take it however you want to. Everyone has an opinion, and it's not always based on honest experience, but can often be to serve their own purpose or needs. Even your sources may have faulty sources. And again, like I said, this was 1 week's worth of research. So my point being is look into it yourself, see it with your own eyes, investigate, make your own choices based on facts and not just hearsay. So that's it. There's some examples. If you want more information, I'll post the links and the pictures below. You can source it out yourself. Remember, there's a mobile app for that one. And hopefully this video did not cut out too much. My reception here is, it's great living out here, but the reception's not very good. So again, if you have any ideas on things you want me to research and get you a little more information on, list it in the comments below. I'm happy to do so. I've got some things on my list, but your suggestions are always a priority, right? So anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks.